Hello everyone. Today, we have a big match ahead. We're pitting two mid-range giants against each other. Two completely different visions of the smartphone in 2025. On one side, we have Google with its brand new Pixel 9a, and on the other, Apple releasing its first affordable model, the iPhone 16e. Two brands, two philosophies, two approaches. Raw power versus artificial intelligence, a closed ecosystem versus Android openness. We are going to explore a captivating comparison between two highly anticipated smartphones, Apple's iPhone 16e and the Google Pixel 9a. The Pixel 9a is finally arriving in April, positioned as Google's affordable mid-range model, while the iPhone 16e is Apple's core version. At $500 and $600 respectively, what can these devices offer us? Stay tuned to find out. Before we dive into this exciting comparison between the Pixel 9a and the brand new iPhone 16e, take 2 seconds to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell. It helps us immensely to keep bringing you quality content like this. Alright, without further ado. So, who really deserves your money in 2025? We will compare everything together: design, display, performance, camera, battery, and believe me, there are some big surprises. So, get comfortable. Let's get started. Design. The iPhone 16e features a design inspired by the iPhone 14, with an aluminum frame and glass back. Its camera module is minimalistic, with a single 48-megapixel sensor, and the iPhone 16e also lacks a dynamic island. It sports the classic iPhone notch above the screen. On the other hand, the Google Pixel 9a also adopts a modern design with flat edges. Its frame is metal, but the back is matte plastic, mimicking frosted glass. The new camera module has a pill shape, a change that might confuse fans of Pixel's iconic design. Its rear camera module is no longer a horizontal bar but rather a small prominent pill, altering the Pixel's signature look. Fans of the classic mute button will not find it on the iPhone 16e, but there is a new action button, though no camera control button. The Google Pixel 9a lacks any additional buttons besides the power and volume buttons. Both phones benefit from a high IP68 rating for greater peace of mind. Overall, the iPhone appears slightly more premium with its glass back, while the Pixel feels smoother and more responsive with its 120Hz display. The Pixel 9a is available in 4 colors: black, off-white, pink, and blue, obsidian, porcelain, peony, and iris. The iPhone 16e offers fewer choices: black and white, reminiscent of the good old iPhone 4s. Display. Speaking of displays, the Pixel 9a has a slight advantage with its 6.3-inch screen compared to the 6.1 inches of the iPhone 16e. Both use OLED technology, but the Pixel 9a can reach a peak brightness of 2700 nits, while the iPhone maxes out at 1200 nits. Unfortunately, the iPhone 16e is still limited to a 60 Hz refresh rate, while the Pixel 9a offers a 120 Hz rate for a smoother scrolling experience. This is an important point to consider, especially for users who enjoy a responsive interface. In terms of color reproduction, both screens are quite close, although the Pixel 9a has a slight tendency towards a teal hue. For minimum brightness, both reach 1.8 nits, which is not ideal for nighttime use. Yes, the actual display screen performs well with ultra-bright values during our 20% APL test, simulating real-world usage, rather than measuring maximum brightness. Both screens achieve an equal minimum brightness of 1.8 nits, which is not ideal for bedside use. It is preferable for it to be 1 nit or less. In terms of color reproduction, they are close, but the Pixel 9a leans slightly towards a blue-green hue. For biometrics, Apple uses Face ID, which has been improved and refined over the years. Quick and accurate, it works at quite wide viewing angles. The Google Pixel 9a features an under-glass fingerprint reader but also uses the front camera for facial recognition unlocking, whose security is enhanced by AI. While it does not have the sophisticated TrueDepth infrared camera, the Pixel's facial recognition has been deemed secure enough for use with banking apps. Performance. Now, let's move on to performance. The iPhone 16e is powered by Apple's A18 chip and comes with 8 GB of RAM, providing a responsive and smooth user experience. This is a 3nm processor capable of handling intensive tasks, including AI-related applications. The most significant update, the Smarter Siri feature, which was supposed to leverage AI to optimize Apple's voice assistant, has unfortunately been postponed. The Pixel 9a, on the other hand, uses the Tensor G4 processor. While it doesn't compete with Apple's chips in terms of raw power, the Tensor was specifically designed to meet Google's needs for AI and photo processing. Of course, Pixels excel in these two categories as Google optimizes its software for a pleasant experience. Both devices perform well, but benchmark users might find the Pixel slightly lacking. Regarding operating systems, the iPhone 16e runs on iOS 18, which has undergone a series of AI-focused updates. The Pixel 9a, for its part, operates on Android 15, which introduces the Gemini Assistant, known for its user-friendliness and efficiency. The iPhone 16e is offered with several storage options: 128 GB, 256 GB, and 512 GB. This allows users to choose a model that suits their needs, whether for storing photos, videos, or apps. In contrast, the Google Pixel 9a offers 128 GB of storage, with no upgrade option. This might be a drawback for those needing more space, especially with the large files generated by high-quality photos and videos. In terms of RAM, the iPhone 16e is equipped with 8 GB, allowing for smooth app management and multitasking. The Pixel 9a, however, is limited to 6 GB of RAM. While this is sufficient for daily use, it may affect performance when running multiple apps simultaneously. In summary, if storage capacity and memory management are important factors for you, the iPhone 16e could have a slight edge with its varied options and superior RAM. Camera. One of the highlights of these two smartphones is their camera setup. The iPhone 16e features a single 48-megapixel sensor, which limits its ultra-wide capabilities. However, it uses cropping techniques to deliver acceptable zoom shots. The Pixel 9a, with its main 48-megapixel sensor and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide lens, can offer more flexibility. Pixel photography performance is generally excellent, and we expect the 9a to be no exception. Now, let's talk about the front camera, a crucial element for selfies and video calls. The iPhone 16e is equipped with a 12-megapixel sensor, offering solid performance for selfies. Thanks to Apple's image processing power, photos taken with this camera are generally sharp, with good colors and effective light management, even in low-light conditions. On the other hand, the Google Pixel 9a features an 8-megapixel front camera. Although it is slightly lower in resolution, Google's software processing often compensates for this difference. Selfies captured with the Pixel 9a are known for their natural look, with good exposure and beautiful color reproduction. In comparison, the iPhone captures images with more pronounced contrasts, while the Pixel tends to produce softer photos, which may give a less dynamic appearance. In video, the iPhone 16e surpasses the Pixel in terms of detail and dynamics, but the Pixel offers more realistic colors. Battery life. Regarding battery life, the iPhone 16e is equipped with a 4005 mAh battery, providing excellent longevity. The Pixel 9a, with its 5100 mAh battery, is the first model in the series to exceed the 5000 mAh mark, promising extended battery life. Both models support fast charging, but the iPhone 16e seems to have a slight advantage in energy management due to its software optimization. Indeed, while the results of the iPhone 16e satisfied us, the Pixel 9a consistently offers 2 to 5 additional hours of screen time. Of course, it is worth noting that gaming tests may drain the iPhone faster, but the A18 chip offers a better gaming experience. So it's a trade-off. The only downside regarding the 16e is its lack of MagSafe compatibility. It does have wireless charging, but according to the older Qi standard, which provides 7.5 watts of power. Additionally, the Pixel has no magnets and also features wireless charging at 7.5 watts, putting them on equal footing. Conclusion. In summary, the iPhone 16e and Google Pixel 9a are both interesting choices in the mid-range smartphone segment. The iPhone 16e stands out for its performance and ecosystem, while the Pixel 9a offers flexibility in photography and excellent battery life. Whichever you choose, you'll have a quality device that meets modern needs. So, between the Pixel 9a and the iPhone 16e, which one excites you the most? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to leave your comments on your preference between these two models and subscribe for more comparisons and analyses. See you soon.